All right, welcome back to the show. At this time, we are joined by one of my favorite prospects in the 2021 class. He's committed to play football at South Carolina. He's out of Thompson High School in Alabaster, Alabama, and getting ready for a big senior year. Sam Reynolds, South Carolina commit. Welcome to the show, Sam.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Hey, we appreciate you taking some time and being with us. And as I mentioned in the introduction, you are committed to play football at South Carolina for Coach Will Muschamp. Of course, a lot of things go into this process of recruitment. So, my first question is for you this. What was it about South Carolina that made you know this was a place that you wanted to continue your academic and athletic career?
Me and my family, we prayed on it for a long time, and we were heading up there, and this is the craziest thing. We were heading up there, and we saw a billboard sign that says Samuel Reynolds Law Firm, and we didn't know what other sign there could be. So we got up there, we loved the campus, and we saw it again leaving out, and we were like, this is just the place for us.
All right.
So we turned the whole car around, went up there, and committed on spot.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know who Samuel Reynolds Law is, but I think every South Carolina fan ought to send him a letter of appreciation because it's helping them get one of the best athletes in the 2021 class. Now, when we talk about recruiting, I always like to talk about the relationships that you build because we know that recruiting is all about relationships and you're forming relationships with guys that you're going to spend the next several years with. Who are some of the coaches on the South Carolina staff that you were able to build relationships with?
Coach B Mac, when I went up there, he showed me a lot of love. He talked to my family, and we all just love him. Coach Bentley, I talk to him on a day-to-day basis. He texts me, just asks me how I am. Ask me how my family is. So we're building that close relationship. And Coach Muschamp, I talk to him at least 3 times a day. So I talk to them three coaches the most.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned Coach Muschamp and the relationship you've been able to build with him. My question for you is this. A lot of times we only see the intensity, we only see the high adrenaline, the professional side of Coach Muschamp. What has been your experience with him personally?
Coach Muschamp, a great person. We went up there and he didn't sugarcoat anything. He kept it straight with us. We asked questions, like real questions, and he just gave us the honest answer. That's all we could ask for. He's a great family person. He takes me, like I said, asks how my family is. Like he genuinely cares about me as a person and a player. And he's just a great intense. He is intense. I will say that. When we watch practice, very vocal, very enthusiastic about his craft. I love that about him. So I love everything I love about Coach Muschamp.
Once again, we're talking to Sam Reynolds from Thompson High School in Alabaster, Alabama, a 2021 commit to the South Carolina Gamecocks. Now, speaking of Thompson High School, you guys had a historical season last year where you not only won the state championship and were considered the best team out of the state of Alabama, but you were also nationally ranked as well and considered one of the best teams in the whole nation. And so, my question for you is this: with all of the success that you guys had last year, having this historically great season, going down as probably, if not the best, one of the best teams in school history, what was it like to be such a big contributor to this historically good state championship team?
Honestly, it was a blessing just to be able to bring home a state championship to a city that has been a 50-year drought. It's been a wonderful experience. The city shows us so much love, so we just had to show it back. And like you said, I don't think I played a big part in winning it at all. I think my team really just like everybody had their own individual roles that just made everything just a special year. So I want to thank those guys too. It wasn't me.
Absolutely. And that coaching staff at Thompson High School has really begun to gain notoriety as one of the more efficient and effective coaching staffs in the country. What has been your experience playing for this coaching staff?
Oh, they're wonderful. They really care about us. They love their guys. Like if my life was on the line, I know Coach Freeman will answer the phone in less than one ring. Coach D, Coach Jones, Coach Gaines, all those guys. Coach Costanza, those guys they really love us. It's like one big family. During the off season, we call Coach Freeman Uncle Freeman because he's a little laid back. But during the season, it's Daddy Freeman. So, yeah, he's after us.
Once again, we're talking to Sam Reynolds from Thompson High School in Alabaster, Alabama. He's a 2021 commit to the South Carolina Gamecocks. Sam, you just finished a great season for Thompson High School, a historic season once again for the team. So, my question for you is this: headed into your senior year with all the success that you've had individually and as a team as well, what are some of your goals for next season?
Um, 1,500 all-purpose yards. Um, another ring. That's number one. Another ring. 1,500 all-purpose yards. I want at least maybe 15 touchdowns, hopefully. And I really want to stay healthy next season. My main goals.
Absolutely. We want to encourage all of our listeners and our viewers on Roku television as well. If you have not seen Sam in action, go to our website, look under the South Carolina profiles, and you'll see his there. And I got to tell you, Sam, prior to watching your film, I wasn't that familiar with you. But as I turned on the film, I was so impressed because A, you could see that you've had good coaching. There are a lot of fundamental things that you do well. But B, there are also a lot of things that you do that aren't coachable. And I think that you are an absolute fit for what Coach Mike Bobo is going to want to do there at South Carolina. Have you had a chance to talk to him, and how excited are you to be a part of that offense? And I believe he's going to do a great job of getting you in space and letting you do the things that you do best. So how excited are you to play for Coach Bobo in that offense?
Yes, sir. I can't wait. I text him and Coach Mustang at least twice and just say I'm ready.
Right.
Like,
Once again, we're talking to Sam Reynolds from Thompson High School in Alabaster, Alabama, a 2021 commit to the South Carolina Gamecocks. Now, Sam, I know you're getting ready for your senior season, and your senior year will go much faster than you could have ever imagined. So, for all our listeners out there that want to follow you and watch your progression throughout the season, where can they find you on social media?
my Twitter is Sam SAMM1 Reynolds REYNOLDS. My Instagram is Sam Reynolds SAMREYNO1DS. And y'all can follow me there. I usually try to keep people updated weekly, just off season, everything like that. So y'all can connect with me there.
Absolutely. And again, South Carolina fans, if you haven't seen him yet, you're going to want to see him. He's built like a running back, but with all world-class speed and tremendous hands, gets in and out of routes quickly and sharp. Man, I'm excited to watch you this senior year and your continued career, and we look forward to having you on this show again in the future.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for having me today.